Francisco Acevedo, born September 22nd, 1968, in Meriden, Connecticut. He was one of three children. His parents divorced when he was 14 years old. He moved in with his father. He abused alcohol and marijuana and cocaine at the age of 12. Francisco dropped out of high school during his freshman year and worked a series of jobs: a laborer, a cook, a dishwasher, and a midnight baker at Dunkin' Donuts. In the 1990s, he was living in Mount Vernon, New York. He met his wife while working at the New Way Kitchen, to whom he have two sons. July 3rd, 1986, 3 years before his first snow murder, Francisco picked up a woman in his company truck in Meriden and drove her to a secluded area where he bound her hands, blindfolded, and sexually assaulted her. The woman fled after he fell asleep. He was arrested and sentenced to 10 years in prison and was released in June 1988. Okay, so he didn't do the full 10 years. What? November 11th, 1997, he was charged with third-degree assault on his wife in Yonkers. However, the charge was later dismissed. August 30th, 1998, he was arrested again for breaking his wife's nose after punching her in the face. He was convicted of a misdemeanor and served 9 months in jail. He should have served that whole 10. Maybe she would have up and left. Francisco was arrested in Brentwood on January 26, 2009. His fourth time for drunk driving. While in prison, he gave a sample of his DNA as part of an optional parole application. His DNA was linked to evidence from 3-decade-old murder victims. Can't make this shit up. Maria Ramos of the Bronx, murdered February 5th, 1989, age 26. Tawanda Hodges of the Bronx, murdered on March 28th, 1991, age 28. Kimberly Moore of Greenberg, murdered on March 24th, 1996, age 30. Each victim was found naked and beaten and posed after their deaths. Investigators were aware of the murders being connected due to matching DNA found on each victim. However, they had no suspect whose DNA matched prior to Francisco's arrest. Francisco maintained his innocence, claiming he had sexual intercourse with the victims and had no involvement in their murders. He was acquitted of 3 counts of rape, as the victims were known prostitutes. He was found guilty of the murders at the first day of jury deliberations and was sentenced to 3 times to 25 years to life imprisonment, each to be served consecutively, totaling a minimum of 75 years. He is currently incarcerated at Greenhaven Correctional Facility.